Welcome to qnawire.
Okay, so I know that you need help with this problem, and I think it came over kind of a little wacky. So I'm going to read to it how I think it was supposed to come over. So it says a study is being carried out to measure the daily amount of sleep hours of a certain species of small mammals. Before the study, the distribution of X was completely unknown. A total of 80 animals were analyzed. Initially, a sample of 40 measurements was obtained. Based on the sample, compute the confidence interval of the mean of X for the confidence level of 95. So then the following day, 40 measurements arrive and new 40 measurements. And you're going to compute the sample. You're going to compute the 95% confidence interval of that sample. So we have 2-1 sample, and the mean, that's that first set of data, is 11.8205. The standard deviation is 1.9929. And you have to do a 95% confidence interval. So you're going to do 1 minus 0.95, which is equal to 0.05. Then you're going to take 1 minus 0.05, divide that by 2, and it's going to be 0.975. Then you're going to take T 0.975, your degrees of freedom of 39, and you're going to get a T-score of 2.0227. So then you're going to take your 11.8205 plus or minus 2.0227 times your standard deviation of 1.9929 divided by the square root of 40. So 11.8205 plus or minus 2.0227 times 0.3151. And then you have 11.80205 plus or minus, and that would be 0.6374. And you have your confidence interval of 11.1831, comma 12.4579. So this is before the study. Okay. Then 2-2 is after the study. It wanted you to find the 95% confidence interval. So the mean is 12.251. The standard deviation is 1.9721. The 95% or the T-score is still going to be the same. It's going to be 2.0227. So you're going to do 12.251 plus or minus 2.0227 times 1.9721 divided by the square root of 40. So then you have 12.251 plus or minus 2.0227 times, and that's 0.3118. And so you have 12.251 plus or minus 0.6307. And then you have a confidence interval of 11.62, 12.88. So then it says compare your answers from 12-1 to 12-2. Justify the differences. So I think I'm missing some key information as far as more information about the study, so that way I can compare. However, the numbers are a little bit different. The mean is different, so but the t-value is the same. So the confidence interval, the width is going to be similar. So you have 12.45 minus 11.18, and that's 1.27. And then you have 11.88 minus 11.62, and that's 12.88, and that's 1.26. So we can say that the width, confidence interval width is the same. Okay. Then for 2-4, assuming the standard deviation of the population is equal to the sample standard deviation, sample of 80 measurements, determine the sample size required for the confidence interval with a margin error of 30 minutes and a confidence level of 98%. So that would be 2.326. So 30 divided by 2.326. So that would be 12.898. Oops. Actually, I'm just going to round this to the tens place. 12.9 equals your standard deviation we're going to use for the second sample. So 1.9721. 1.9721 divided by the square root of x. So you're going to take 1.9721 and you are going to divide that by 12.9, and you're going to get the square root of x equals 0.153. And so you're going to square both. And so x equals 0.02337. So sample size of 1. I'm thinking that there's some type of a typo here. So I hope that this video helps. This is the middle school math teacher signing out.